Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Kennedy Smith. I'm on the public affairs team here at ExxonMobil Beaumont. And today we have Megan and Celine, and they're going to take us through an experiment on how to make slime.
Hey guys!
Hi guys!
My name is Megan. I'm a co-op at the refinery, and I go to school at Louisiana Tech University.
And hi everyone, my name is Celine, and I also work as a co-op here, but I'm in the chemicals plant and I go to the University of Florida.
So today we're going to be making slime.
Ooh, the best way to start Halloween celebrations in my opinion.
Absolutely. So what we need to go over first is some safety things, of course. So we're going to be dealing with some warm water, so we want to make sure that we have an adult take care of that so that we don't injure ourselves. We need to make sure that we measure everything correctly and mix things up safely. And above all, we cannot eat any of this that we are making.
Yes, especially this right here. We
Yes.
cannot.
So to start off today, we're going to put half a cup of warm water in a big bowl and 1 cup of warm water in a cup.
Yep. And the next thing we're going to do is add a full bottle of Elmer's glue, whatever school glue you have available, into your half a cup of warm water in your big bowl.
While she does that, we're going to have an adult help you take borax and take just a spoonful of it and add it into the cup of warm water.
Ooh.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to mix it until it's all dissolved and you don't see any of the white little bits left.
And we're going to do the same thing with the glue and the water. Make sure that it's all well incorporated. It's going to look a little bit messy. And I want you guys to actually pay attention to what ends up happening. Because as you guys can see here, we're adding 2 liquids together, the glue and the water. And we can observe sort of some changes that goes through. So keep mixing. Keep mixing until it's kind of incorporated.
It's going to be kind of a milky looking mixture.
Yes, it's going to look a little bit thicker than milk. And this would be a great time for you to add whatever food coloring you have available. And if you don't have any food coloring, that's fine too. It can be white,
I'm just going to
maybe.
use a few drops of it too.
Yep. You can mix that right in. As you guys can see, it's turning blue. Alright, so now that that's fully incorporated,
We're going to take the little cup of water that we put the borax in and slowly add a little bit at a time.
yes.
You just add a little bit and have her mix.
And please make sure to see what's starting to occur and the changes that your liquid is going through. So as you guys can see, it's
It's going to start looking goopy and gross.
a little guppy. Let's start to keep adding a little more.
And you may not have to use all of the cup of the borax solution.
Yeah, so like she said, add a little at a time.
And keep
Until-
mixing.
Yes, keep mixing until you kind of get the consistency you want.
Let me mix it with my hands.
Yeah, you can get right in there. You want to add a little more?
Yeah.
And while she's doing that, like we said, make sure to see all the changes that your slime is going through. So we started off with all liquids, and as you can see right now, it's starting
We're
to
still
look
mixing.
more like a solid now. That's good.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
So actually this went through a chemical reaction, and what we just formed is what we like to call a non-Newtonian fluid. So what a non-Newtonian fluid is technically something that has some properties like a solid, so meaning you can hold it and it wouldn't fall through your hands, but it also has some properties like a liquid.
If I cut my hand, it's going to fill up my hand like
As
you
it's-
would if you filled up a cup of water.
Yep. So you can keep mixing it and making sure that it has the right consistency you want, whether you want it to be a little more liquidy, or a little bit more acting like a solid. And you can play with this different ways. You can bounce it as if it were a bouncing ball.
It's really springy and goopy.
Yep. And the reason why it can do this, act sort of like a liquid and as a solid as well, is because a non-Newtonian fluid actually changes viscosity depending on how much stress or how much power you put on it. So if you just let it go slowly, it will act more free-flowing. And if you put stress on it
We'll start pulling really hard.
quickly too,
It
it'll
starts
break off.
breaking into little pieces.
Yep. And that is how you make slime, you guys.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Hopefully not too messy back at home.
Very fun to play with.
Yes.
For everybody.
Yes, and you can definitely keep this stored right after you're done with it in an airtight container.
A little Ziploc.
Yeah, or a Ziploc bag as well, and you can use it whenever you want.
Yep, as long as it doesn't dry out.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for joining today, and feel free to post any photos of your version of slime in the comments, and be sure to tune in for next week with more experiments.
Thank you guys.
you.
Bye.